Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum, everybody. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me, everybody? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the response. Sorry, I'm a bit late because I'm doing the notes, and I hope you can jot down some notes there. Saya baru saja bagi nota, I know. But it's okay, you can take your time untuk print ataupun some of you might use the tab or iPad. Okay, you can do it together with me or you can jot down later, alright? Hello, my H17, H16, H18 and H40. Welcome to the 4.3 Parabolas. Okay, so you can have a look at your notes there or have a look at this screen now. So we are going to learn the 4.3 parabola. So parabola ada 4 bentuk. As you can see here, ada 4 bentuk. Satu berbentuk C shape. This is C shape, yeah. Another one is inverted C shape. I call this inverted C shape. And this one is senyum punya quadratic. This is parabola actually. And this is masam punya parabola. Masam punya quadratic. As you know, that famous. I mean, as you know already that this is very familiar with you guys already. Senyum and masam. Tapi this thing is maybe quite new to some of you because this is C shape. It is still bentuk quadratic, tetapi dia berbentuk C shape and inverted C here. So basically, you have only 4 shape of parabola. Okay, you don't need to be afraid of it. It's very easy compared to ellipse, I hope. Okay, so there are 4 equation yang berbeza. As you can see here, the first shape here, the C shape here, this is C shape. Okay, so the C shape here, the C shape here, if you can see here, this is y squared, y squared, as you can see here, and this is positive x, nothing, no squared. As you can see here, dekat sini adalah y squared bersamaan dengan x. If you are trying to ignore the p and the k and the h, try to ignore them first. Dekat sini saya nak ajar macam mana you guys senang detect ini equation apa. So I have a tips here lah. The tips is just y squared, you write down first. Y squared is equals to x. Okay, you write it down first. And you can, ataupun you rearrange it, you can write down x equals to y squared. Okay, yang itu adalah C shape. This is C shape punya graph. Okay. Kalau yang inverted punya, inverted C, you akan perasan dia y squared juga, tetapi dia ada negative x. So kalau saya susun dia balik, x is actually negative y squared. So actually from this sign, negative y squared, we know this is inverted C already. Yang ini yang you biasa nampak tak? This is the equation of parabola yang you biasa nampak untuk shape inverted C. You agree or not? Try to chat there in the comment there. Do you agree what I'm saying? Saya biasa tunjuk x equals to negative y squared. Ataupun x bersamaan dengan y squared yang positif. So kalau dia positif, kita tahu dia C shape. Kalau dia negative y squared, it is inverted C shape. Do you all agree? So itu cara saya hafal. Cara saya hafal, saya make sure saya nak tahu squared yang y squared ni positive or negative. Itu yang saya nak tahu dulu supaya saya tahu bentuk dia. So basically, cara nak hafal formula 2 ni tidaklah susah mana pun. Dia senang saja. Okay, dia macam biasa, macam ellipse, macam circle. Partner untuk H mesti ada X. So X minus H. It's similar to ellipse, to to ellipse and circle. X is always with the H, and then Y is always with the K. The same thing. Cumanya yang you perlu fokus dekat sini, you hilangkan, you try to imagine yang K dan H ni hilang. Tinggallah Y squared equals to, X is equals to positive Y squared, So you know that this is C shape. So basically, itu je goal saya. My goal is to make you memorize easily which one is C shape, which is the positive Y squared, and inverted C, it's negative Y squared. In this case, dia tulis sini for negative 4P. So this negative, it represents here lah, negative, negative. Kalau dia wujudnya inverted C, this is negative dah. Tapi 4P is just, this is a formula. 4P is just a formula for us to find the value of P according to the question. So just to let you know, the name of the vertex. This is vertex. This is vertex. Okay, so this is vertex. Vertex bermaksud bucu. Bucu kepada parabola. So bucu parabola adalah yang, of course lah, yang paling hujung kan, yang ada bucu ni. So this is vertex. Selain daripada vertex, kita mempunyai foci. Focus lah. Kali ni ada satu F saja, bukan dua F. Kali ni ada satu F saja, so I call it focus. So my focus here is only one point. And the focus is always inside of parabola. F is always inside parabola. Dia takkan berada di luar. Dia sentiasa di dalam parabola. Kalau you tengok ni, F sentiasa di dalam parabola. Tak kisahlah parabola ni bentuk apa pun. Okay? So itu yang you dah tahu. You dah tahu vertex, you dah tahu focus, settle. Selain daripada itu, kita mempunyai the length of P. So the length of P is actually from a vertex to a foci, to a focus. So that P is actually from a vertex to focus. This is the distance from the vertex to focus. So we got to find the value of P. So that is our goal lah. We got to find the coordinates of vertex, coordinates of focus, and the length of P. That is our goal, Selain daripada itu, kita juga perlukan directrix. So directrix ini adalah this one. This is directrix. Okay, let me show you again. So this is directrix. Directrix juga adalah perkara penting di dalam parabola. Directrix adalah a line, just a line. Okay, a line opposite of this parabola. Directrix mestilah bertentangan dengan parabola you all. Okay, vertex lah especially. So tengok dekat vertex bucu ni. Dia akan bertentangan. Directrix confirm bertentangan dengan vertex kita. Itu sentiasa sama. Let me show you. So this is the vertex. Ini adalah directrix. Bertentangan. Kalau yang ni adalah vertex, sini adalah directrix. Bertentangan. Kalau sini adalah vertex, sini adalah directrix. Okay? So you must be careful. Dia bertentangan. Dan daripada bucu. Okay. So ada 4 perkara penting lah. 4 perkara penting, iaitu cari vertex, cari foci, focus, cari nilai P, dan cari directrix. Ini, 4 ni. We have 4 goals today. To understand the vertex, the focus, the P, and the directrix. 4 ini. Okay? So now let's go to the example 29. Yes. Example 29, find find the equation of parabola. So we do not know which one is which until they're given us with the vertex of V00. So vertex ni bucu ya. Kita hanya ada satu saja bucu dalam parabola. Tak ada lebih daripada satu. Confirm satu saja. So focus. We only have one focus, one vertex. So it's easier than ellipse lah. And then we sketch the parabolas. Okay, the way of my method, I love to sketch first and then I complete the others. So my step is a bit different than other lecturers lah. Okay, so I always love start with sketching. Sebenarnya buat ellipse pun it's always good to start with sketching, even though it's just a rough sketch. Okay, sketch is so important because when you sketch, you do not have to memorize all this formula. H plus P, apa H tolak P, K plus P, K tolak P. I don't really memorize these things. This is just a guideline for me. This is just a guideline. It is just a guideline. No need to memorize. It's my opinion lah. Alright. So in my opinion, I love to sketch first. Even though soalan kata sketch ni pada hujungnya, and disuruh cari equation of parabolas dulu. I know it. But my way of doing parabola and ellipse is actually from sketching. Okay, not keluarkan formula dan cari etc. No. Okay, so I teach you sketching dahulu untuk parabola, and then you try to apply in ellipse in other kind of questions tutorial nantilah. Okay, so sketching dulu adalah bermula dengan you draw x-axis dulu, you draw y-axis dulu. After that, you label your v because the v is given to us 0. Okay, so 0, 0 is over there. It's at the origin. So please label what is given to you dahulu. So what's given to me is the origin, and then the focus, which is 3, 0. Okay, so from there I know that kalau lah sini V dalam ni focus, of course saya dah tahu bentuk dia dah. Sebab apa? Sebab foci sentiasa always inside of the parabola. That's why I already know the shape. The shape is always going to be like this. In fact, kita sudah pun tahu bucu dia. So there's nothing wrong. There's very easy. Sebab bila kita dah tahu shape dia, kita akan automatically tahu formula dia. So cara saya hafal, this is C shape, isn't it? So C shape sangat senang. It is just X bersamaan dengan Y squared. The thing is, I cannot write down X equals to Y squared saja. I have to write down full formula, which is X minus K equals to 4P. Is it 4P? Let me write down nicely. Susah sikit nak nampak. Okay, so I know that this is C shape. Oh God. So C shape. So C shape. So C shape adalah X equals to Y squared, isn't it? And so I know that X ada partner dia, X tolak K dan Y ada X tolak H, X tolak H dan Y pula adalah tolak K. This is confirmed, we know it already, you know. Okay, kita dah tahu benda ni. Jadi, cara saya hafal formula adalah I keluarkan formula ini dulu. I hafal the C shape here. The C shape here is X equals to Y squared. Because I know this is positive Y squared. So this is the way I hafal C shape. And then at the same time, and the next step is I just keluarkan minus H minus K. This is step by step lah kan. Tapi ini tak complete. Sebab apa? Kita perlukan lagi 4P kita. Where is the formula then? 4P. Where to put? Is it to put here or is it to put here 4P? Dekat sini you kind of confusion sikit lah. Mana aku patut letak 4P? Is it here or here? Okay, so you look back at your formula, you try to scan setiap satu ni. Setiap satu ni, dekat mana dia letak 4P and negative 4P? Where do you think? So dia sentiasa letak pada yang bukan power squared. This is power 1, power 1, power 1, power 1. Can you see here? Let me use this. Power 1, power 1, power 1, power 1. So 4P kita sentiasa terletak pada macam mana? Oh God. Can you see? 4P kita sentiasa, oh my God. Maybe I should change it. Which color? So 4P kita ataupun negative 4P kita sentiasa berada pada power yang positif, you know. This is what I meant. Power yang positif. Ini X. Sebab this is x minus h power positive, but this can also be y minus k power positive. So those who power positive plus positive one, what I'm saying here is, okay, whatever yang power negative power one, it is having 4k over there. You all faham ke what I'm trying to say here? Sebab ini cara senang saya hafal lah to share with you guys how to know where is the position of 4p and negative 4p. It doesn't always at the x minus h. Sebab apa? Sebab sini adalah y tolak k. So can you understand what I'm trying to say here? The power 1 there is according to, the 4p there, it's according to any power of 1. Okay, yang ini power 2. You all understand? Kalau faham, tolong cakap faham so that I know I'm not explain dengan shock sendiri. So basically, my 4p is at the power 1 here. Okay, my 4p is at power 1 here, which is there. And the rest of this is y minus k, the whole thing squared. So basically, cara saya tulis agak, cara saya tulis agak terbalik kan? This one should be h. So if you can see here, my x tolak h times with 4p, I write it down there. Saya dalam formula parabola, dia ditulis di sebelah kanan. Manakala y minus k squared dia tulis belah kiri. So anything is tak kisah, asalkan sama saja because they are equal anyway. So what I'm trying to say is just I'm giving you step by step punya tips lah to memorize easily without terus pakai formula, because we have 4 type of formula. If we are being careless choosing any negative or any positive p, it will be very dangerous lah. Okay, I repeat, so since this is C shape is always positive y squared. So positive y squared is always positive there, no negative. And so we know it's always positive p. It is just that we do not know where is the position of this 4p. We just got to remember that this power 1, bracket yang power 1 akan ada 4p. That is how I should say it. So dah jelas di situ. Bolehlah kita masukkan kita punya 0 and 0 ke dalam parabola. Equation of parabola kita dah tulis. Masukkan vertex 0, 0. And then we got to find the equation of parabola. We need the value of p. The thing is, how do we get the value of p? So di sinilah dekat graph ni lah tempat you tahu nilai p on tanpa you hafal formula. So the p is the distance from V until F. This is the distance. Therefore, you know that this is 3 units. The distance is 3 units. Therefore, the p value is 3. And then kita tahu directrix adalah bertentangan dengan vertex. Itu adalah directrix, wajib tulis ya. Ini wajib label. So in fact, kalau sini p equals to 3, of course at the back is also p equals to 3. This is fact, okay? To get the directrix, the p value must be the same. And so we got the directrix directly, which is x equals to negative 3, because this is negative 3. Therefore, the whole line here is x equals to negative 3. Directrix wajib tulis, V wajib label, F wajib label, directrix wajib label. Okay, and so when you know the value of P, which is 3 already, and so you can find your equation of parabola. Okay, that is how you do it. Jadi, sebab itulah saya ajar dengan bermulanya sketching dahulu, because I want to make sure what is my P, and so I know that the opposite of this directrix is also have the P value, the same P value, which is P equals to 3. It is always like that. If you see here, apa yang saya tulis dalam nota saya, see the P here, this is the P. The distance from V until F is P. Therefore, opposite untuk cari directrix juga nilai P yang sama. Every parabola is the same. The P is needed to find the opposite directrix. Okay, jadi pentinglah untuk tahu nilai P tersebut to get the directrix. Okay, after that. Okay, next question. So next question, find the focus and directrix. Kali ni dia suruh cari focus and directrix of the parabola. Kali ni dia bagi kita parabola punya equation. And so we gotta compare with it. So I got here step 1 and step 2 bukan sketching. Boleh juga start dengan sketching, I presume. Tapi kan nak terus sketching mesti you tahu bentuk parabola dulu. So bentuk parabola bukan bentuk parabola. Ya. Bentuk parabola boleh. So y equals to 1 over 2x squared. Yang ini saya tahu dia senyum sebab yang ini typical senyum punya graph. Y equals to x squared. This is smiling. That's why I put here smiling punya graph. Okay. So sort of like you actually can start with, actually there is no rigid lah. Okay, you kena start sketching dulu. You kena start equation dulu. Tidak. Sebenarnya mathematics ni sangatlah flexible. You can start with anything yang suitable with your own method lah, your own way of writing it. So basically, ini saya bagi contoh yang lain where you can start with equation of parabola and then you rearrange it, you cross multiply, you get x squared bersamaan dengan 8y. And then you start to compare with the equation of parabola. Equation of parabola di mana ini sorry. So this is the equation of parabola. Yang warna purple ni saya try untuk keluarkan dia punya vertex. Vertex dia adalah kosong. So I just try to write down here x minus h. So I know that my h is 0. And then y minus k. So I know that k is 0. So I just literally write it down like this so that I know, oh, my h and k is 0 then. How about my p? So my p is 4p equals to 8. Okay, and then I got p is equals to 2. So senang. We start to compare it. So basically, kenapa saya tahu dia positive 4p? Sebab apa? Sebab graf dia senyum. Dalam soalan yang diberi pada kita, this is y equals to x squared. In fact, this is a positive quadratic. Positive quadratic adalah senyum. And so I know it's positive 4p then, bukan yang negatif. So we got to be careful there. Alright? So daripada situ, bila dah tahu p, bila dah ada vertex, confirm dah tahu kita punya focus. So focus kita senang saja. Kalau you tak boleh imagine, ataupun you tak suka pakai formula, tak perlu pakai formula. What do? You sketch. You sketch apa? You sketch x-axis, you sketch y-axis, and then you cari you punya vertex. Vertex kita kosong. Lepas tu apa? Lepas tu you draw your p-value. Your p-value bersamaan dengan 2 unit. So 2 unit naik ke atas. Sebab focus mesti berada di dalam parabola. Okay, fokus sentiasa berada di dalam parabola. Jadi, kita tahu daripada kosong koordinat, dia naik sebanyak 2 unit koordinat. Jadi, kosong tambah 2 adalah 2. So, our focus is actually 0,2. Barulah you tulis F bersamaan dengan 0,2. Jelas ke maksud saya? My point is to let you sketch first. Sketch apa yang ada. Yang setakat mana you dapat. You ada apa? You ada vertex. You keluarkan vertex dulu. You tak tahu foci, it's okay. You tak tahu dari fokus lagi, tidak apa. You lukis dulu senyum. We know that it's senyum. We know that there is a vertex z at 0, 0. And so we have the value of p, which is 2. So and then we know that f is inside of the parabola. When we know it's inside, we can literally found it when we already have the p value, which is 2 units there. Just go up by 2 units. I say again, go up by 2 units. This is my point. Go up by 2 units. No need to use formula at all. And so you write down your focus, 0 and 2. And then you need directrix as well. Directrix kena ada. You buat dotted line and then you put directrix And the directrix adalah Y. This is line Y. So Y bersamaan dengan negative 2. How do I know negative 2? Sebab P is 2 value. So below, opposite of the vertex is also 2 value. 2 units down. So 2 units down, it's opposite of this vertex, which is we call it as directrix. So directrix labelkan Y mesti bersamaan dengan negatif 2. Ini wajib tulis. Tak boleh tertinggal. Semua wajib ditulis dan dilabel. So saya sudah pun label my V, my F, and my my Y equal to 2, negative 2, which is the directrix. So basically 3 ni sangat penting. Allah, sekejap. So 3 ni sangat penting untuk ditulis lah, which is the vertex, the focus, and the directrix. Okay, and juga label. Label wajib sebab di situlah markah you all. Okay, jangan lupakan 3 ni dan tulis koordinatnya. Sama juga dengan ellipse. In here, you just have to write down V, F, settle. Tak payah tulis koordinat di sini, no need. 0, 2, no need to write in there. But if you like it pun boleh. Tapi saya prefer untuk tulis di luar lah. Dan saya labelkan hanya short F and short V. It's easier for me, that's my way. Alright, so next question. So this is DIY question. I would like you to try it, but I need to tell you about what's the meaning of this open left. Okay, read the question first. Find the equation of parabola that has the vertex at the origin. So you keluarkan maklumat V bersamaan dengan 0, 0, origin kan? And then open left. What does it mean by open left? So it's the parabola open at the left side, you know, and then it passes through the point of P negative 5, 4. So dekat sini nota saya ada tuliskan sedikit info lah. Macam mana nak baca open to the left. So open to the left is this formula. So this formula kalau you keluarkan elok-elok, you akan perasan this is actually y squared is equals to negative x. Am I right? So if you write it down close, kalau you rearrange it, you will see that it is actually x equals to negative y squared. So negative y squared, I know that it is inverted C. Oh God. So inilah cara saya hafal, and so this is my vertex. So this is my shape then. See? So again, it's not about hafal pun, it's about how logic it is to you guys. So I rearrange it. Always practice rearrange things to make your life easier and how you memorize the C shape. In this case, this is inverted C shape. Okay, jadi hafal yang core maths lah. What I meant here is hafal yang basic. Bila kita hafal basic, kita akan tahu nak buat apa pada step seterusnya. Okay, that's very clear for maths. So basically, I already know the shape, which is the C shape. And then I also know that, ada point lah, negative 5 dan 4 diberi. So I know it touches. So it's confirmed shape yang betul. Open left, okay? And then I already have my 0, 0. I do not have focus. I do not know what is this. So I gotta find it but at least I know where is F. F always inside. F always inside parabola. So when F is inside of the parabola, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I just gotta know what is the coordinate. So apa yang saya tak tahu adalah coordinate X. Coordinate Y saya tahu, cumanya yang ini je saya tak tahu. How do I find it? I must know the value of P. Okay. So ini pun saya tak tahu. X bersamaan dengan apa? Not yet know because we do not know what's the value of P yet. So we gotta know from here. Masukkan information kedua-dua ni. So bila you dah masukkan kedua-dua information kosong-kosong ke dalam formula ini, masukkan point negatif 5 dan negatif 4, dan you akan dapat nilai P. When you got the negative P, when you got the P, but the P is not supposed to be negative value, isn't it? So can you detect any problem here? Setahu saya lah. Setahu saya, P value cannot be... P value is a length, so it cannot be negative. Cannot be negative value. So can you detect where is my problem here? So dekat sini saya nak bagi kamu task. Dekat mana kesilapan saya? So if any of you can comment that, where is the short mistakes lah? Sebab saya pun baru sedar bahawa P cannot be negative value. So if any of you can detect, let me write down. P value can never be negative value. So here got some mistakes lah. So what is the mistakes a bit there? Kosong tolak 4 squared equals to negative 4p. Anybody? No? Negative 4p. 0 minus positive 5, 20, 16. So any of you got any idea? No? Because I believe P cannot be negative. What mistakes do I do here? The x and the y should be subs the point coordinate. The x and the y should subs in the point coordinate. The x and the y... Yeah, the x and the y... Oh, terbalik ke? Oh, you mean... Yeah. Boleh fikir balik, terbalik lah. Oh my god, thank you so much, Nicole. Right. So, saya terbalik. Oh my god. Oh, saya tak boleh padam pula. Okay, so basically this is wrong because it should be yang ini x and y. My x and y should be the h and the k, guys. Oh my god, thank you so much, Nicole. This is x and y. So my x and y, thank you so much, Nicole. So my x and y should be 4 minus 0 squared equals to negative 4p. Hang on. Negative 4px, which is negative 5 minus 0. Yeah, so negative 5 minus 0. Negative 5 minus 0. Saya terbalik. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Sebab my h and k should be in the vertex. Ini lagi satu kita perlu tahu tentang formula kita lah. So in the formula it said here, my v should be h and the k. While the point should be x and y value, isn't it? The point here should be x and y value, which is saya terbalik lah. And so dekat sini barulah saya dapat saya dapat positive 20p bersamaan dengan 16. Therefore, my p is 16 over 20, which is 4 over 5. And so dia takkan jadi negative value. So di sini negative 4 sebenarnya di depan ni terlupa nak letak, and so it gonna give us the same value, the same equation. Equation ni betul, cumanya cara saya tulis tu agak salah lah. Sebab formula mesti ada negative 4, saya lupa tulis negative 4 dekat sini. Dan di dalam ini p value is positive 4 over 5, and so we still got negative 16 over 4, over 5. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that I wrongly rearranged this. Sorry, I wrongly put my x point, y point, my point and my vertex punya h and k value. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. Okay, next example. I want you to do this by yourself. You can have a look at my solution there. Just make sure you write down the V, the F, and the directrix. Itu yang paling saya nak nampak. Kena label dan kena tulislah kalau dia suruh. Tapi soalan ni tak suruh sketch. All you gotta do is just find the equation of ellipse. So this is the answer. This is the answer. You gotta try by yourself. You pause the video and then you do it yourself. Yang ini pun you boleh buat sendiri after you dah faham bentuk parabolas, and so there is nothing that hard to find the vertex, the focus and the directrix. So ini focus saya, vertex saya dan juga directrix saya. Ini jawapan dia. Ini directrix untuk soalan B, ini focus, ini adalah vertex. You do it yourself. And dekat sini saya nak explain sikit tentang how do we use completing the square untuk apa? Untuk kita supaya dapat bentuk standard form, standard equation for the parabola. So setiap kali buat CTS, kita terus faham dah. Soalan akan bagi general equation and we gotta change it into standard equation so that we can find our P value lah kan, and so on. And of course the vertex as well, the H and the K. So basically what you got to do is just daripada sini soalan A tidak perlu untuk, soalan A ni tak perlu untuk buat CTS sebab perlu lah. So sorry guys, this one is CTS. Apply CTS because x squared plus 8x adalah yang ini CTS. And if you rearrange it, you will got this. And as long as you can see that this is x squared, you write it down here, x squared bersamaan dengan negative y. So you rearrange it, you akan dapat y bersamaan dengan negative x squared. So y bersamaan dengan negative x squared is just masam. So this is how we hafal the basic kan. So itu saya buat ni, basic. So daripada situ kita boleh start compare kita punya h, kita compare kita punya k, and then kita dapatlah vertex kita, h and k. And then the focus here, kita dapat focus ni daripada mana? Of course, it's always coming from the length of the P. Okay, the length of the P mesti sentiasa positive value because when we try to compare this, you mesti dapatkan dia positive value. So negative 4 is equals to negative 4P, P is positive 1. So good, it's always positive value untuk P. And so, kalau you tak reti nak keluarkan F dengan cepat, apa you buat? You mestilah sketch dulu. So, when you sketch, you cari dulu coordinate negative 4 and positive 1. And then you label V. After you label V, you know where is F, which is F always inside of this parabola. And so, you tahu panjang ini, the distance from the V to F is P bersamaan dengan 1. So the length of is just 1 unit. So 1 minus 1 is 0. And so the focus is at negative 4, 0. So basically senang saja kalau you lukis lah. And then directrix jangan lupa cari juga. Tambah 1 unit. So tambah 1 unit, tolak 1 unit. Directrix mestilah opposite of this parabola. So try to do it yourself. And then yang soalan terakhir adalah soalan yang B. This is B actually, question B. So sorry, tak label B. So basically again, apa yang you nampak, you hanya perlu buat completing the square here. After you completing the square, you rearrange supaya nampak bentuk parabola punya equation. After you are so sure about this equation, you can start to compare it. After you compare it, your goal is to find the vertex and the P. Okay, you got to find the vertex and the value of P, which is always going to give you positive. And then you start to find the vertex and the focus by what? fokus ni sentiasa datangnya daripada mana? Datangnya mesti daripada vertex dulu. Lepas tu baru you labelkan the p-value which is half. So from there you just got to be very careful dan um, dan jangan lupa label V, jangan lupa label F, jangan lupa label directrix dan jangan lupa tuliskan balik koordinatnya sendiri. Okay? Make sure you guys kena label dan list out the coordinates lah. That is the only answer. So I may stop here. It's already 3 o'clock. So I hope you understand this parabola and I hope you feel that it is much more easier than ellipse. Do you agree with that? Kalau agree, say agree. Strongly agree. I do not know. Okay. So I see you guys. I stop here. Thank you very much for listening attentively and thank you for the corrections as well. Since bila you faham mana corrections tadi, maksudnya you betul-betul tahulah apa yang kita sedang belajar. Is it okay? Wow, Isaac said so agree there. Okay, I shall stop here. Thank you very much, everybody. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye.